Namaste, Vanakkam, good evening, Salam Malaysia Madani. Good evening, our media friends here today. As today we gather here for a very important event that's called Malaysia India Higher Education Forum 2025. It's a collaboration between EMGS, Education Malaysia Global Services, and Association of Universities of India, and with the support of Consulate General Malaysia and Saveetha College, right? Yeah, Saveetha Institute of Medical Science and Sciences. So it's very interesting that Malaysia took this opportunity to work closer with Malaysia to bring our higher education sector in a very futuristic, fast and better collaboration. We must look at Malaysia's our education sector is very robust and consisting of private government institutions, private institutions, foreign branch campuses in Malaysia offers a wide variety of higher education opportunities for Indian students to pursue the education in Malaysia, and also vice versa. We're also looking at how the universities in India can actually gain from this kind of collaboration, such as exchange of students, academicians, and collaboration on areas of research and talent development, all these areas, which is very important in the current context of where the world is heading in terms of technology and science. There's a lot of new areas or shaking up is happening in technology field in the current AI scenario. So it's very interesting that that we come up today with this program, Malaysia India Higher Education, to actually look at those issues and how both countries, Malaysia and India, can collaborate not only on sending Malaysia, getting Indian students to go to Malaysia, but vice versa. We're looking at how this opportunity can be used by institutions on both sides, both countries, to prepare the future manpower for industries as well as in Malaysia, India, and throughout the world. Thank you. So I open to Mr. Novi, the CEO, to say a few words.
Thank you, Excellency. I'm Novi, CEO of Education Malaysia Global Services, a company under the Ministry of Higher Education Malaysia. We are working closely with the Association of Indian Universities, as mentioned by Dr. Pankaj Mittal in her speech today. We are going to collaborate more on the area of internationalization, globalization. Although Malaysia is a small country, but we have a big heart that we want to work closely with the Indian government and the Indian universities so that we can actually succeed in getting internationalization happening between the two countries, or if not, for the world. And as we know, the organization I'm working for, they call it EMGS, is a marketing arm and also facilitating a lot of higher education institutions in Malaysia for the world. So this is very important because for us, by looking at the collaboration that we have between Malaysia and the Indian universities, that can strengthen the quality of education for both countries. Currently, we may have many of the collaborations, but it is more on the short-term program. We are looking for how to build the bridge. We are planning to build bridges between the universities in Malaysia and also India in terms of the programs, like the dual program. And in fact, to the extent, if allowed by the Indian government, even we can also talk to Malaysian universities to open the branch in India, or vice versa, for the Indian universities to open the branch in Malaysia. So I think this is something that we are looking forward, that we want to work closely together, and this is the start. And we hope that we will be flying very, very high for both Malaysia and India in this education sector.
Leadership and in the presence of the Honorable Councillor of Malaysia. Association of Indian Universities now have got more than 1400 members. We have got universities, we have got autonomous colleges with us. with this new education policy, which has been launched by Government of India, we have got now ample thing to launch twin programs. We joint PhD degree programs, joint degrees, and Malaysia is one of the targets because culturally it is connected to India, and we can exchange students in terms of cutting edge technological courses and especially the medical kind of courses and paramedics courses. I think with this marketing arm of the Malaysian higher education, where we have signed an MOU or where we are collaborating today in this forum, I think Indian and Malaysian tie-up will be strengthened in the terms of education. It will bring faculty members, researchers and students more closer than earlier. So we will work in proximity, and there's a fair also on tomorrow and day after tomorrow, and we will also feel that a delegation from Indian University should go to Malaysia, and a Malaysian university's delegation should also come to our country to visit the width and length of our country. And then we will have the closer research tie-ups and the tie-ups in PhD programs and twinning programs, and in the last kind of thing we can have branch campuses.
I am Dr. Pankaj Mittal, Secretary General, Association of Indian Universities. When you talk of internationalization is not new for India. In 6th century AD, when Nalanda was established, we have something like 10,000 students from all over the country. So it was a truly international campus. Now, that same internationalization impetus is brought by National Education Policy of India, which has sort of said that national internationalization should be one of the primary focus of higher education. So they are talking of branch campuses of foreign universities in India. They are talking of our universities going abroad. They are talking of joint degrees, research partnerships. A lot of partnerships are happening, and the world is looking towards India. Now, many of the universities, because we are an association, largest university association of the world, so many universities from the foreign country, they are coming to India to seek partnership with Indian universities. They are looking for dual degrees, they are looking for joint degrees, and already around 15 to 20 foreign universities are set to set up their campuses in India. So that is a big leap forward, and something like 10 to 12 Indian universities have also set up campuses in foreign countries. So I suppose the internationalization landscape of India is going in leaps and bounds, and slowly Indian universities would be international, will be having international campuses with lot of international students in our country.
And Dr. Nasrul was the main chief person myself I had been there for the last times. My question about the main thing is that coming from a medical and allied health sciences, Indian students, whenever they are going outside, they have to give the license exam. The same comes for the Malaya universities when they come to India. So how can AIU help us in making it as a common platform, which helps the students to perform at one basic level, for example, which they can have for universities across Malaya or the reverse for us?
So that will not exactly be in the purview of AIU because it's not a regulatory body. So National Medical Commission has made it compulsory that if anybody is doing a MBBS degree from any country, they have to come and appear for the licensing examination. So that is something which is compulsory, and that is basically to ensure, because medical is somebody's life and death. So it is to ensure that the quality of education the student has received is up to the mark and the student is fit enough to operate on a human being. So that is there and will stay there till National Medical Commission takes a call.
Can NIU help out the allied health sciences, because that's also a bigger chunk where the exchange is?
So as I told you, that AIU is not a regulatory body. So these are all regulatory functions. So we are a advisory body, we are a facilitatory body, we are a spokesperson for the universities. So if any universities or a group of universities do represent to us, then we can take it up with the government. So we will wait for a representation of that.
Thank you.
Yeah, my question is, has there been any field of collaboration that we have identified you mentioned joint works, joint degrees, which is essentially 12 degrees where students do 2 degrees, come out with 2 degrees at the end of a particular period of study and from both universities. There have been experiments in the past in India universities of 12 degrees haven't really taken off that way. So when you said collaboration, joint degrees, joint PhDs, what do you really have in mind?
Actually, we have got some universities have been collaborating with Malaysia and the Indian universities. It's just that what we're going to do now, we want to strengthen further. So we want to make sure that there's a real dual qualification, for example, that have been given by both universities, Malaysia and India. I'm not too sure whether we do have, but as far as I'm concerned, we don't. So that's why we are here today. We want to make sure that we have about 17 universities from Malaysia today coming from MAHEF and also 26 universities from India. So they are going to have the discussion among themselves to discuss what are the areas of studies and field of studies as per your question just now, if we can build to come up with a dual program.
Actually, the engineering masters and engineering management are two areas where we can really do. One is also with Malaysia is a good of infrastructure management. So infrastructure management is one area where they are very good. In fact, the first 2 roads which our country has got, it was done by Malaysia. That is in maintain, build and transfer kind of a thing. So the highways which we have built, so they are yes. So those were done by the Malaysian government, and especially the high scrappers they have. So those kind of infrastructure and management we can have joint degrees because they have come with a new kind of country, a modern nation kind of a thing, which is also a need of the hour for our country, especially in metros. So I think these are the low-hanging fruits. But see, in the world ranking, you should have a joint research publications, which carries a lot of weightage, especially in QS world ranking or Times ranking. So I think that is also a low-hanging fruit where Malaysian researchers and Indian researchers from the university and mapping the university to university is a kind of fine-tuning which we will do together, and then we will enable the platform to do all those things. So that can also happen. The students can have a PhD program where they can visit Malaysian labs and Indian labs both, or the Malaysian professors and the Indian professors from both the sides. So that is what we are looking, and we are especially looking for Tier 2 and Tier 3 institutions. Like the universities, if you look to the South Asian universities, this time in QS World Ranking, India outbeated China also, and especially the Malaysian universities are also coming in QS World Ranking. So we will try to map them, and that is what is one of the job with the AIU and the Malaysian Forum.
Yeah.
Right?
If I may add that, for my previous job, I was the CEO of the Malaysian Institute of Certified Public Accountants. So our counterpart in India is ICAI. So what I know, ICAI also have collaborated a big part in terms of the syllabus, so that whenever the ICAI member want to come over and get the qualification from Malaysia, they only take about 2 papers. So there's something at the professional level in accountancy also been happening between India and Malaysia.
Okay, so the collaboration is not only in terms of degrees or not, also.
Oh, it's open.
professional
It's
bodies,
open, yeah.
Professional
As I
bodies.
say, it's education sector.
Yeah. Okay. And you leave it to the universities to hammer out their own.
Yeah.
So we are enabling platform.
Yes.
So the micro kind of a thing will be done with the university.
Yes.
So we will enable from both sides.
We facilitate.
Yeah,
Yes.
facility.
What was the MOU about? Generally, the MOU that you
MOU was for forging collaboration between Indian universities and foreign universities.
And Malaysia.
And with them, it was particularly for Malaysian universities. So we at AIU have built up a network called Indian Network for Internationalization of Higher Education.
Okay.
So through that network, we are helping Indian universities to find Malaysian partners, and Malaysian universities, Education Malaysia is trying to find good partners for Indian universities. So we are helping the universities of both the countries to find right partners in right areas, in right disciplines, and in right type of partnership, means whether it is dual degree or joint degree or research partnership or 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2. So all those things are being done by them and us together.
So focus has been STEM mostly.
Yes.
STEM subjects.
Yes, STEM subjects.
It can be STEM, it can be business as well.
And this.
Yeah.
So this is the Indian Network for Internationalization of Right.
It's not a question, it's a general suggestion because you advisor, executioner, and facilitator. As far as the short-term programs are concerned, Malaysia, like we in Sharjah, I am from Sharjah University, and we have our semester which is free for the students, the last semester. So, is there a possibility, like we are now as a nation as a whole, we are emphasizing on internships, we are emphasizing on semester abroad programs. So, Malaysia has a very good international infrastructure in students and universities. So, could there be a program, a one semester program, which students can do as an internship or can use the good labs of Malaysian universities? So, like from our university, even 50 to 100 students can. What we want is what we do not have. Our students experience something is better lab, better equipment, and Malaysia being an affordable destination, it can be a.
Yeah. If I may answer that. In terms of an internship, if, say example, the two universities been talking and they came up with a program and Indian students are coming to Malaysia, the last 1 year normally is the internship the last 6 months. They can actually have the internship in Malaysia, provided there is a program. Normally the university will look after the industry players. Yeah, and the beauty of it is, as I mentioned in my speech today, upon completion of the degree or whatever program, masters or PhD in Malaysia, Indian citizens can work part-time in Malaysia for 1 year.
See, that can
There's they call it graduate pass visa.
OPT, sorry.
Yeah.
Because our student is free for the last semester. So if you have
And now they are giving 1 year to work in the job
Yes.
with a mark. That's a new thing.
so here you can brand that product
Yes.
as a facilitator to all the universities if they have a good
That is what
semester program of internship.
Any other questions we have?
Sir, how the Indian government is supporting education, sir?
I think Indian government has come forward, and with the new education policy where we have got the internationalization as one of the backbone. So Study in India Abroad portal is there, where we are sending students. Now we have also welcomed the campuses of foreign universities in country. We have got from London, we have got in our gift city Australian things. So Indian government for the first time, I think, has made the international universities campuses a facilitator kind of a thing in this new education policy, and they are working aggressively in that.
Sir, நமக்கு வந்து நம்மளுக்கு இந்தியாவில் இருந்து போகிற ஸ்டூடெண்ட்டுக்கு அங்கே என்ன ஸ்பெஷலாக இருக்கு நியூ கவர்மெண்ட் எப்படி பண்ணுறது?
You understand?
ஹையர் எஜுகேஷன் செக்டரில் வந்து இங்கே உள்ள தமிழ்நாட்டில் உள்ள மாணவர்களுக்கு என்ன ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி இருக்குன்னா, மலேசியா அவங்களுக்கு தெரியும், இஸ் அ வைட்லி இங்கிலீஷ் ஸ்போக்கன் கண்ட்ரி அண்ட் மல்டி டைவர்ஸ். எல்லா மலாய்க்காரர்கள், சீனர்கள், இந்தியர்கள் எல்லாரும் ஒற்றுமையாக வாழக்கூடிய நாடு. அந்த வகையில் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா இங்கே உள்ள இந்தியன் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு மலேசியாவில் வந்து ரொம்ப காலமாக மலேசியாவுக்கு இந்தியாவுக்கும் நல்ல தொடர்பு இருக்குது. அந்த வகையில் இடையில பார்த்தீங்கன்னா நம்ம மலேசியாவில் வந்து இந்த ஹையர் எஜுகேஷன் வந்து நிறைய ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டி இருக்குது. இங்கே உள்ள ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் இப்போ இடைக்காலத்தில் வந்து நான் முதல்வன் ஒரு மினிஸ்டர் ஆஃப் எஜுகேஷன் தமிழ்நாட்டில் வந்து வருஷத்துக்கு வந்து ஒரு 10 ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ்க்கு வந்து மலேசியாவில் ஸ்காலர்ஷிப் கொடுக்குறாங்க, அல்புகாரி யூனிவர்சிட்டி. ஸோ அது மூலிமா வந்து புவர் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் ஃப்ரம் கவர்மெண்ட் ஸ்கூல்ஸ் they get a scholarship to go and study in Malaysia from Tamil Nadu. So when I met அவங்களை சந்திச்சு பேசினேன் ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸை, இந்த இதுக்கு முன்னே போனவங்களும் இப்போ இந்த வருஷம் போனவங்களும். ஸோ the experience, அவங்களோட அனுபவம் கேட்கும் போது they find it's very refined, very nice to have higher education in Malaysia, and they find the syllabus also is up to date, and it's a very rich experience they're having. And then அங்கே போய் வாழ்கிற இதை வந்து அவங்களுக்கு எந்த தடங்களும் இல்லை, பிகாஸ் அவங்க வந்து ஈஸியாக போய் அங்கே அடாப்ட் பண்ணிக்கலாம் இங்கே உள்ளது. அண்ட் தென் ஆல்சோ திஸ் கனெக்டிவிட்டி இஸ் வெரி குட். யூனோ ஃப்ளைட்ஸ் ஜஸ்ட் 4 hours away. பனாங் வந்து சென்னைக்கு ஃப்ளைட்ஸ் இருக்குது, இப்போ எஸ்டாப்ளிஷ் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. இந்த ஏர்லைன்ஸ் எஸ்டாப்ளிஷிங் மோர் ஃப்ளைட்ஸு. ஸோ அங்கே வந்து என்னென்ன அஃபோர்டபிலிட்டி ஒன்று வந்து இப்போ வந்து ப்ரைவேட் யூனிவர்சிட்டி இருக்குது, மொனாஷ் இந்த மாதிரி ப்ரைவேட் கேம்பஸஸ் இருக்குது, கர்டின், மொனாஷ், Southampton, அந்த கர்டின் யூனிவர்சிட்டி இருக்குது. அப்புறம் private universities இருக்குது. when you see the fee structure, அந்த ஃபீ வந்து அந்த நாட்டில் இப்போ ஆஸ்திரேலியாவில் படிக்கணும்னா மெல்பர்னில் அதிகமான செலவு இருக்குது. யூகே அப்போ Southampton யூகேல கேம்பஸ் இருக்குது. அதே டிகிரி வந்து நீங்கள் மலேசியாவில் வந்து வெரி லெஸ்ட் காஸ்ட்ல வந்து நீங்கள் அந்த யூனிவர்சிட்டி டிகிரி வந்து மலேசியாவில் வந்து நீங்கள் வாய்ப்பை பெறலாம். மொனாஷ் யூனிவர்சிட்டி ஆஃப் மொனாஷ் டிகிரி, யூனிவர்சிட்டி ஆஃப் Southampton டிகிரி, whereby அந்த யூனிவர்சிட்டி டிகிரி எடுத்துட்டிங்கன்னா அது யூகேல சேம் குவாலிட்டி ரெக்கக்னிஷன், மொனாஷ் ஆல்சோ சேம். ஆஸ்திரேலியாவில் அந்த என்ன ரெக்கக்னிஷன் இருந்துச்சு, மலேசியாவில் இருக்கிற அவங்க கேம்பஸில் இருக்கிற டிகிரிக்கு வந்து அதே ரெக்கக்னிஷன் தான். ஆனால் ப்ரைஸ் வந்து அந்த காஸ்ட் ஆஃப் லிவிங் அந்த ஃபீஸ் வந்து ஆல்மோஸ்ட் இஸ் ஹாஃப் யூ கேன் சே. இதுக்கான தகவல்லாம் வந்து எடுகேஷன் மலேசியா குளோபல் சர்வீசஸ் இவங்களோட வெப்சைட்ல இந்த தகவலுக்கு எல்லாம் இருக்கு. இன்னொரு தகவல் என்னன்னா, யூ கேன் ஆல்வேஸ் அப்ரோச் அஸ். நாங்கள் வந்து we are ready to assist on how mobility of Indian students to Malaysia. அது மட்டும் இல்லை, இப்போ எங்களோட நோக்கம் என்னன்னா மலேசியாவும் இந்தியாவும் இந்த ஹையர் எஜுகேஷன் செக்டர்ல அமாங் த ஹையர் இன்ஸ்டிடியூஷன்ஸ் கொலாபரேஷனுக்கும் வாய்ப்புகள் நிறைய இருக்கு. அதான் இவ்வளோ நேரம் பேசியிருந்தாங்க. இந்த ஏரியாவில் டுவல் டிகிரி இந்த மாதிரி ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸ்க்குலாம் அதெல்லாம் வந்து ஓப்பன் டு யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ் ஹவு தே வாண்ட் இட் இஸ் ஆட்டோனமஸ் அப்ரோச். எந்த யூனிவர்சிட்டிக்கு எப்படி வேணும், தே கேன் ஆல்வேஸ் அப்ரோச் அவர் யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ். அதுக்கு தகுந்தாப்புல வந்து அந்த கொலாபரேஷன் இன் டர்ம்ஸ் ஆஃப் செமஸ்டர் எக்ஸ்சேஞ்ச், இன்டர்ன்ஷிப்பு, இமர்ஷன் ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸ், இதெல்லாம் வந்து அதுக்கு தகுந்தாப்புல யூனிவர்சிட்டி தே கேன் ஒர்க் டுகெதர். when we stand to promote that, when we organize இந்த மாதிரி ப்ரோக்ராம் வந்து we stand together as a consulate to collaborate, work together and put people together. That is our main objective. Thank you. என்னங்க காலேஜ் டை அப்?
I think although he speak Tamil, I don't understand, but I assume I understand because I attended yesterday. There's a trade summit.
Yeah.
Tamil Nadu want to achieve $4 trillion economy for Tamil Nadu by 2047.
Yeah.
We believe with the collaboration that we have and the initiative in terms of the human capital, we will be able to assist Indian government, specifically Tamil Nadu, to achieve this objective by having more education exchange and this that mentioned by our Consulate General.
அது மட்டும் இல்லை, இப்போ நியூ டெக்னாலஜி, நேனோ டெக்னாலஜி ஃப்ரம் எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் அண்டர் பிரதேஷ் யூனிவர்சிட்டிக்கு போயிருந்தேன், கேஎல் யூனிவர்சிட்டி. தே ஹேவ் திஸ் மெட்டீரியல் சயின்ஸ்ல வந்து யூனிவர்சிட்டி மலையோட ஒரு MOU சைன் பண்ணி கொலாபரேஷன் லேப், தேவ் ஸ்டார்டட் அ கொலாபரேஷன் லேப். ஸோ திஸ் எக்ஸாம்பிள்ஸ். அதே போல் நேற்று பேசிட்டு இருக்கும்போது பெங்களூரில் வந்து இந்தியன் இன்ஸ்டிடியூட் சயின்ஸில் வந்து அங்கே ஒரு நேனோ டெக்னாலஜி இன்ஸ்டிடியூட் இருக்கு, அப் டு டூயிங் குவாண்டம் கம்ப்யூட்டிங் அந்த இதெல்லாம் ஏரியாலாம். அந்த ஏரியாலையும் மலேசியன் யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ் collaborate. I've already planned to collaborate with அந்த இன்ஸ்டிடியூட்டோட டு பிரிங் இன் டு ஹேவ் collaboration ஒரு MOU சைன் பண்ணியிருக்காங்க. இங்கே உள்ள அகாடமிஷியன்ஸை டு ட்ரான்ஸ்ஃபர் டு ஹேவ் அ ப்ரோக்ராம் இன் மலேசியா அந்த பர்டிகுலர் யூனிவர்சிட்டியோட. ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி கொலாபரேஷன்லாம் இட்ஸ் எவ்ரிடே திங்ஸ் ஹேப்பனிங். மெனி டெலிகேஷன்ஸ் ஆர் கம்மிங் அண்ட் அதெல்லாம் வந்து நாளுக்கு நாள் இந்த நியூ டெக்னாலஜி ஏரியாஸில் வந்து there will be a lot of interesting thing, especially electrical electronic செக்டரில், செமிகண்டக்டர் ஏரியாவில், இந்த மாதிரி ஏரியாவில் மலேசியாவில் வந்து நிறைய வாய்ப்புகள் இருக்குது இந்தியன் யூனிவர்சிட்டிஸ் வந்து கொலாபரேட் பண்ணுறதுக்கு. பிகாஸ் அந்த கேப் இருக்குது. இப்போ வந்து இந்தியாவில் வந்து அந்த செமிகண்டக்டர் இண்டஸ்ட்ரியில் தேர்ஸ் a lot of ecosystem they are trying to develop, including தமிழ்நாட்டில். ஸோ இதுக்கெலாம் வந்து மலேசியா வந்து we are very good experience in these areas, and we stand to assist India in terms of developing this semiconductor ecosystem. And the manpower development is very important, especially engineers, and supporting technical staff. So Malaysia has a vast experience in when you look at electrical, electronic and semiconductor area. There's a lot of vast opportunity in the Mari area on the MOUs work.
Thank you very much.